everybody, and welcome to today's video where I made a post on my community tab saying if I should make a Fortnite creative map, and I left it up to you guys, and you guys said yes. So I'm making a battle royale in Fortnite, but here is the interesting part. It's in creative 1.0, so I don't have as many tools, but nonetheless we'll do it still. So we are going to use the Kevin the Cube floating island and call this the mission. Now, the reason why I picked the floating island is because literally everything which is already pre-made I can go and delete. So I'm going to make a time lapse and skip to the part where everything is deleted. So I have a few assets here which I'm going to be using, but I'm first going to start exploring the use of the desert terrain, I believe, in this map. Now I'm probably going to put this in the corner and we see what exactly is going to happen. Now I've got no plans for this map, I'm just going completely off of vibes alone. So I've managed to get some sort of like shore beach kind of thing here, and I would say it's looking alright, and it could use a bit of polish. Now I've kind of made a horseshoe of this, and even though it is a horseshoe, it actually doesn't look terrible, you know, but obviously it can still be worked on, but we're getting somewhere here. Now this is a bit more like it. It's more of a boot now, and I would say it's looking very good. So I'm not too sure what I'm going to do. It's probably just going to be like an Oasis Island. I don't think it's going to be too... So the maps are at 19, but this is what I came up with. I've added a bit of terrain. I've added some cactuses here and some trees. Well, one tree. But I've built this kind of like wooden house fort kind of thing. I think it looks alright. Just going to make that edit just so it looks a bit more ransacked. I'll just do that there. I would say that this is looking alright, you know. I don't think there's anything too bad about this house, but it's not great, which isn't exactly what we're looking for. We're not looking for something extravagant, we're looking for something makeshift, so it's more of a survival island kind of vibe. Now over there, we're just going to have that here. Here though, we are going to be building a random island, which we are getting to work on here. Now, this is what I've gained so far. I think it looks somewhat alright, but this is a big problem. The fact that we can just mine the floor, so I'm not going to be having this. So, looking at it here, it's about to go. And this is what we've came up with instead. Something similar to the bottom half of the United Kingdom. Yep, that's what it's came to. But the good side of this is that it's not actually going to break, which is very important for us. So I've added a bit of an incline here. Got some steps up, adding a bit more wild terrain, add a bit more detail. Now I've put grass on this now, and it's looking very nice. I think that it's going to be very important that we have actual grass here, so it doesn't feel completely like it's just chapter 1 and more authentic. Now right here I've got some prefabs or things, I don't know, I'm not too sure what they're called. I haven't done creative in about maybe 3 years at least, probably 4, so I've got no clue what I'm doing, but yeah, it's all changed, but we're gonna still go with it. I think we can still make something really good here, and I think that this is gonna turn out very nicely. And that's what we came up with so far for the exterior of this place. I think it looks very nice. It seems to be something similar to like a house barn kind of thing, but I'm not fully too sure what we're gonna do here. But we've got quite a bit of room actually. It's got potential. The place doesn't look too bad, and there's nothing in the attic. I'm thinking that this looks very nice, and we could basically do pretty much anything with it. And it looks like quite a good property someone would like to invest in. Now I've just hit that something on accident. Now I'm gonna have to sort that out. But we're getting there, I'd say, with us. It's looking very, very nice. So, I've upgraded the exterior. Now, you do not want to know how long that took me to make. But I've also added interior stuff. I've got some stuff here. I've got some hay bales and a haystack. And then inside, this is where it gets good. Got some barrels. Got some extra hay. But here is where a war is going to be added. We have some sort of canteen building here. So the lore is that, yes, there's lore on this island, but the person who owns this property is trying to make a restaurant, and this is the start of that restaurant. Now, I've added some stuff to the island around it so it doesn't seem completely alone. I think that this looks very nice. Yeah, I've skipped ahead. I'm not showing you everything because this is looking very nice and I want you all to be surprised about it. So, I've added a bit of farming here, which is going to be very important for the restaurant. I've added some trees, but I've went bold here. I would never have done this before. I've attempted to make a waterfall. It's a bad one, but it's a waterfall. And I've added a nice little house here. That's probably where the owner of the restaurant lives. But I think that it is looking very, very nice. And we can just look off into the distance to the Oasis Island. But this is how the second island is looking. And it's starting to look more like the civilization on this island, which is important for a Battle Royale. But I don't know what I'm going to do next, but I've got big plans, and this is going to be a very big Battle Royale island. So thank you for watching the video, and I hope you all enjoy. Now, we've added boats to this as well, but now I don't know what I'm going to do. You can give me suggestions in the comments. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.